Most Americans are painfully aware of the rising cost of health care, but can that upward trend be stopped? Mark E. Miller is the Executive Director and Vice President of Healthcare for Arnold Ventures. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning. Thank you for having me, and thank you for giving some attention to this issue.
Well, I'm really interested in this conversation because it, of course, is a topic in all the news shows, all the conversations that people are having. So what's driving these high costs?
Okay, there are many factors that drive healthcare costs, but the one we're focused on here today is the billing practices of certain large hospital systems. And there's a couple of things that are going on out there. One is, for many years, hospitals have been purchasing other hospitals. That gives them a very consolidated position in the market and allows them to raise prices. A second thing that hospitals are now doing is purchasing local physician practices, and then they do the same thing. So you're there for your routine medical services, imaging service, diagnostic service, drug injection, whatever the case may be. And the hospital either increases those prices or adds a second bill called a facility bill on top of your usual physician bill. And of course, what this does, it increases the co-payments you have to make at time of care, which means some people choose not to seek that care. And over the long run, it increases the premiums paid by your family and by the employer in your community who's also supporting your insurance.
Well, one of the terms that we're beginning to hear is site neutral. Can you explain what that means and what it really means to the patients?
Yeah, I certainly will try. So site neutral is the premise of site neutral, and what we believe is that for routine medical services, your prices shouldn't go up just because the physician purchased your physician practice. So what site neutral means is the price should be the same price for the same service, regardless of who owns your physician practice. So in the instances that we've been talking about, if the hospital purchased your local physician practice, they can't increase the prices and they can't add this second, kind of pile-on bill, the facility fee that they've been adding. And of course, that has the effect of restraining the co-payments that the patient has to pay, and over the long run, it keeps the premium from increasing as fast.
Well, talk to me then a bit about Medicare and the impact that will have on Medicare.
It's very much the same thing. It executes just a little bit differently. There's a physician fee schedule in Medicare. There's a hospital fee schedule in Medicare. And what the hospital does is purchases the physician practice and then basically shifts the bill and, bills as if it were a hospital service, even though it's a local physician office. Has the same effect, increases the co-payments for the beneficiary, increases the premium that the beneficiary, the elderly and disabled beneficiary, pay, and then it increases the premium that taxpayers pay to support the Medicare program. So if site-neutral payments were in place, then those co-payments wouldn't go up and the premiums wouldn't go up, all else equal.
This is such a big subject. Can you send my viewers to a website where they can read more, learn more?
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you asking. ArnoldVentures.org/same service, same price.
Mark E. Miller, thank you so much for being with us.
You too. I really appreciate it. Take care.
We'll be back with more local lifestyles right after this. Stay with us.